What's going on, everybody? Everyday Gunpla here, back again with another review. Yes, I lost my voice again. It is what it is. But today, before we review the most controversial kit of the year, let's do the original. Today, we're reviewing the AcGuy. Now, straight out of the box of this iconic mobile suit, it's actually it's probably the shortest. Next to the ball, it's probably the shortest mobile suit in existence right now. The ball is actually probably, I don't know if we consider the ball a mobile suit though. It's like a mobile armor essentially? I don't know. I really don't know. We can argue about that in the comments if you guys want. But straight out of the box, 13 runners, a spring, some screws, and an action base, which I actually really like about a lot of these older kits. They have these screws that go into sometimes the legs, the feet, the knees, the arms, just to keep stuff like stiff and tight. You know what I mean? Like I kind of miss that with modern kits because like I know that it was super controversial back then for screws. And then it got even more controversial as time went on. People were like, oh, I don't like the screws. I don't like the screws. I actually like the screws, man. And I know that's probably not going to resonate with a lot of people, but I really do enjoy the screws. And I don't know why. I just think they definitely give the suits some more stability, if that makes sense with you guys. Like my favorite, probably my second favorite neon suit, the Comfort, comes with screws. And I didn't know that when I built it. I was like, what the heck is this? It was my very first Mastergrade. And I was like, yeah, I like this suit. I'm going to buy it. And yeah, it came with screws. And I was like, I was like, do all of them come with screws? And then come to find out that was like a pre-2020, or excuse me, a pre-26, 2006 type thing. So it was good to like pull this from back then and get this built. Now, this build was very smooth. AcGuy is a very popular mobile suit. I wouldn't say it's as popular as the Zagok, but I think in terms of familiarity with Zeon amphibious kits, the AcGuy is definitely up there with the Zagok. I'd say it's like a close second, and it's fun. Like this, it's like building like a little mini mobile suit. I mean, which it is, a mini mobile suit. I mean, this thing was created for ambushing and reconnaissance and stuff. You know what I mean? It's small. It's the smallest of the amphibious suits in Zeon 1 Year War, and it has actually a crap ton of weapons. It had the claw, which is pretty dope. You got the, what are those, torpedoes? I'm guessing, yeah, those are called torpedoes. You got the beam laser that's in the palm of the claws. The, what are those, 20 millimeter mounted cannons on its head? The 4 of them. There's 4 of them. I think those are 24, or those are 20 millimeters, right? And then you have, what else did it have? It had like one more weapon, I think. I think you could like, I don't know. I think in some versions it had a beam laser in its head, or a beam cannon in its head or something like that. I can't remember. But, or am I thinking of the Zagok? Had like a, the little laser coming out of its chest. What was that other Zeon suit? I played it in GPO2. It was like, I don't know, it looked like a little spinning top. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was a Zeon suit, but it shot lasers. It shot a beam rifle out of its head. It shot a beam rifle out of its chest, but it was slow as balls. Oh my God. Someone comment that in the comment section. Anyways, so this suit is super easy to build. It's very easy to put together. There are a little bit of annoying parts, but nothing that was just like, oh, this kid's annoying. You know, like this is a very, very fast build. It's ironic that all of the amphibious builds from Zeon are like really quick. The Zagok was really fast. The High Gog was really fast. This was really fast. I mean, they're all just really quick kits to build, which is really cool, I think. And I think that's lacking these days with the Mastergrades. Just ease of build. Like, there's a lot of more details in the Mastergrades today, which is cool. But sometimes you just want to like unpack your brain and just build something just straight through real fast. You know what I mean? Not real fast, but like, you know, just get on cruise control and don't stop until you press the brakes, you know? And that's what these amphibious kits kind of like remind me of. It's just like, you can just start building them. You can get it done in a day and you're just satisfied with the build. Like, they're usually a little bulky and they're usually just, they feel hollow, but they also feel heavy at the same time. I don't know, it's hard to explain these kits, but I had a good time building this thing. There's plenty of color separation on this AcGuy. And I don't know what was up with Tomino doing all this brown for a lot of these amphibious kits, because it's like, dude, you would think like dark blue, again, like the High Gog, you know, like dark blue, like I painted it, and like deep sea colors, but the brown is just weird to me. But what is there, we got two different types of browns, or excuse me, we got a brown, we got a dark brown, we got a tannish brown, we've got the gunmetal for some of the bits on the arm, you've got that nice steel silver white right there, and then you got the complete silver for the legs. And yeah, for what this is, there's definitely a lot of color separation, lots of weapons, lots of gimmicks. I did end up accidentally breaking that piece right there. I thought it went on the arms, that was actually the leg pieces, but it is what it is. Don't make my mistake. Just make sure that you put number 2 as arms and number 7 as legs. You guys will understand when you read the book. As far as what we're doing with what this kit is, I think that this kit was nice back then. I wish they would reprint it. Talking about the Thunderbolts version that's coming out here, I think this kit's going to get a lot more attention in the next coming months. So I think it's going to start becoming a little bit more rarer to find than it is now. So if you can find an AcGuy from Bandai, I suggest you get it, because this kit's going to start being compared heavily to the bootleg, or not even a bootleg, the original third-party Thunderbolt. I guess we're going to call that a knockoff, but it hasn't been made, so it's not really a knockoff, so I guess it's just really a third party. But it is based off of the AcGuy, which is based off of this version of the AcGuy. So I don't know. I don't know how to like explain what's about to happen here with this kit. I know it's going to be talked about. I know it's going to be heavily compared to this. And the artist who made the Thunderbolt AcGuy actually came out and stated that he does not want this kit to be made by a third-party company, because he has advocated for years, apparently, for Bandai to make the Thunderbolt version of the AcGuy. Bandai said no, essentially, that they're not doing that. And now someone else took it and made it. So it's one of those situations where you feel bad for the artist, but at the same time, people have been asking for more Thunderbolt kits since Thunderbolt came out. And the only two we got is what, the Psycho Zaku and the Full Armor Gundam. There was a bunch of kits that were retrofitted for that series and for that anime, or excuse me, for that manga, that have never seen the light of day. I mean, can we really blame companies for giving people what they've been asking for? You know, there's a blurred line here at this point, and it comes down to, well, if Bandai's not going to do it, then someone else is going to do it. But again, at the same time, I see where the artist is coming from. They're like, dude, you know, I worked on this, it was popular, and he's not going to get any residuals or any royalties for this, you know. But you can't blame companies for capitalizing on something that people have been begging for. And if you got to this point in the video, I'm going to say it again. Why do we not have a Zaku 4? Why? At least in a master grade, or at least a real grade. Hell, I'll take a high grade at this point. I would love a perfect grade Zaku 4. And if I could get a hold of a company to like commission that for me, I would absolutely have them do that. But like, that's just one of the many kits that people have been asking for years. And I think that's my #1 kit. I would actually, like, if I had pull at Bandai, that I would ask someone at Bandai, like, could you please make me a custom perfect grade Zaku 4? Zaku 4s are amazing, you know? And unfortunately, this AcGuy is now in another controversial issue with about to be made. So who's this AcGuy for? This AcGuy's for everybody. Go pick it up. It's pretty cheap. I got mine for about $51. What do I rate this kit? This AcGuy was fun to build, man. It was cool as hell. Again, with these amphibious kits, they're not really mobile to be posed a lot, but what is here is freaking awesome. So I'm going to give this kit a 8.8 out of 10. And go pick it up. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for being patient with me. I appreciate it, all my fans and stuff. And there will be more videos coming out, guys. I'm a little rusty right now, so we're getting back into the swing of things. So look for another video here in a couple days. And leave a like, comment, subscribe, man. We're almost to 1,000, guys. This is Everyday Gunpla. Thank you. Have a good day.